President Donald Trump and South Korea's Moon Jae-in are to meet just 3 weeks ahead of that proposed summit between Trump and Kim Jong-Un. Moon heading to Washington and is expected at the White House later Tuesday. Our North Asia government editor is Brendan Scott. He's tracking this. So, Brendan, what have we got at the moment? What are the main subjects? Is it all going to be about Pyongyang, in your view?
Yes, I mean, South Korea and the U.S. have largely put aside their trade disputes that they had earlier in this year, and the focus for Moon Jae-in is likely to be 100% about this historic summit planned for next month, just 3 weeks away in Singapore. This meeting has been planned for weeks, but it's taken a different complexion in light of some of the more bellicose statements coming out of Pyongyang about the practices of the South Korean government and the Trump administration in the run-up to the summit.
You know, with managing expectations in mind, I guess, what is Moon trying to accomplish or would like to accomplish during this visit?
I think he really wants to get on the same page as Donald Trump. He wants to make sure that the Trump administration is aware of the sensitivities of the North Korean regime. The North Koreans had protested rather vociferously about the references by National Security Advisor John Bolton to a Libya model. Trump walked back those statements, attempted to disavow himself from adhering to any kind of Libya model, which is defined by a rapid packing up, dismantlement of Libya's nuclear program in the aughts. The problem with that model being for Kim that it is seen as allowing or facilitating the NATO-backed airstrike campaign that eventually dislodged him from power, or helped dislodge him from power, just 2 years after the last bombs or last remnants of his program were packed up.
Brendan, I'd imagine that there would also be conversations about the role of Beijing to broker any sort of longer-lasting agreement.
Yes, well, we've seen in recent weeks just a dramatic series of diplomatic visits back and forth. We've had Secretary of State Mike Pompeo travel into Pyongyang and come back with 3 American detainees. We've also had Kim Jong-Un do some of that shuttle diplomacy of his own, ducking in to China for his second meeting with Xi Jinping, his second ever meeting. Both of these have happened in recent weeks as they prepare for this summit. China is seen as a crucial player in this plan in that they are the North Korea's largest trading partner by far. They control a lion's share of the goods and cash going in and out of North Korea, and ultimately could guarantee the North Korean regime security, a throwback to their alliance in the original Korean War. Trump has recognized himself in recent days, has noted that himself in recent days, that China is playing a role or might be playing a role in influencing North Korea's behavior. And the two of them being Moon Jae-in and Donald Trump, probably want to get on the same page as to how they're approaching China on the sidelines of the summit.